ladles and jelly spoons. It says you're live, so you must be live. Let's clean your camera. My name's Tim Down, filling with MS in Tenerife. Clean the back as well in case I turn you around. Where am I today? I'm in Armiñimi. There's a clinic here up the hill, and I'm down in the on the main road. I'll just show you. So here's the main road and the garage, and they've got a coffee place here, and it's a great haunt of WEBBY. So I'm hoping to see him sometime today if he calls in. What else? Oh yeah, I got to go to get the results of the blood test. It's only a 6-monthly checkup for things like heart and blood pressure and all that stuff. And they do a 6-monthly blood test for me, just to make sure I've not gone full diabetic. And yeah, so that's at 10:30. And at 10:30 I've got the nurse. At 10:50 I've got to see the doctor. You need both. And then I'm going home to get Christine out at pit. So let's see if who's on. We got 29 people on. There are a few things coming in, what they call, and the first comments are usually pretty good. Hang on, let's do this. There you go. So I've got a bit of dark background. So let's see who's on. Charlie's on. Graham's on. Steve Coe. Zelda. Michelle. Renee. Tricia Slater. Good luck with the checkup. It's already been done. I just need the results really. And nope. Now it's starting to go weird. But today I connected to my phone with my iPad before I went live. So I do have you here somewhere. Videos. No, I don't want that. I want the YouTube app. I'm going to go in the YouTube app and see what you're saying about me. See what you're saying about me. There we go. That's a nice car, isn't it? This one here. We'll leave that there, shall we? There we go. Let me see it. Yeah, we see it. Was it a Morris Minor or an A40? What is it, do you think? I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. Quick coffee and the doctor's coming in. Got to turn this off. And go. There we go. Bernie Smith, Emma Kelly, Sean Armstrong, Gary Colton, Jimmy McPeak. Very good morning, Tim. Skip the ad. I'm actually just going to stop that because I don't need that running. Betty Hennigan's on, Tony Such is on, Ian at home, good morning. We had a great discussion last night on Balcony Banter. If you haven't seen that, it wasn't actually Balcony Banter, it was on Juliane Endel's channel, and link in the description. And it was about fact or fiction was the original, but we changed it to fact or opinion. I don't know why. Do you want another coffee? So, morning again, morning Tim, loving your thumbnails. David Kelsey's on, and Michael Edinburgh, Honest Guide. I missed him again. It doesn't matter. So, I'm not going to stay on long today. I'm just going to have a coffee, tell you what's going on. Cleaner's coming today to help clean the flat. And tonight, I don't know what I'm cooking tonight, to tell you the truth. What am I cooking tonight? If you got any ideas, send me an email. Me at timothydow.com, telling me what I should cook tonight. I'll stick it on Instagram, whatever I decide. I haven't been doing Instagram lately. The simple reason is I'm lazy. Oh, that's a nice car. Brand new Mercedes just came up. Very nice. Might not be brand new, I don't know. So I'm just doing a bit of Q&A today, and I'm not going to show you around. I'm not going to walk because I don't want to be sweaty when I go into the doctor's office. What's the doctor's like here? That's probably interesting, isn't it? Once you're on the National Health System, and you get on the National Health System if you are a pensioner or if you are a resident with a job. So if you got a job, you're paying into the social system, then you can get on the social system. And the social system, you get a little blue card. And the blue card allows you access. This is Christine's card. It allows you access to the local health system. What's it like? Well, there is an app that you can download on your phone called Cita Previa, which means appointment planner. And it does a lot more than just appointments, but you go on there and you say you want to see a nurse or a doctor, one of the two, and then it tells you the next available time frame. So once you've registered with a doctor, once you've been to Grenada, you've done all your paperwork, they tell you to register with your local doctor within 3 days, and you get your card from the doctor. They print it actually in the surgery and give it to you. Perdone, señor. Otro café con leche, por favor. And yeah, so you get the card, and then when you get on this app, it just tells you, and you can pick date and time, and it's usually, I'm saying now usually, within the week. So if you look on Monday, you might be looking to get one Thursday or Friday, if not following Monday or Tuesday, and you get the appointment. The appointments, you go and wait, and I recommend you get there early if you're getting there early, because the doctor or the nurse comes out, sees who's in the waiting room, gets the list out and says who's next. And if you're not there early, then you might miss that, and then all of a sudden the people with later appointments than you get in first because they've been ticked off first. So I usually try and get there a little bit early so that I'm not hanging around. I get there on time, like a German, and I'm waiting an hour. But if I get there half an hour early, which means I got to leave in half an hour, if I get there half an hour early, then I'm usually there either previously, if she's done previously, or on time. Or if there's a load of Germans behind me, then they've not arrived yet, so I get in a lot early. So it depends. So when you go to see the doctor, they are just general practitioners, and if you need any specialty treatment, they will propose for you to go and see a specialist. So that's what happens. Specialists are a bit harder to see. Muchas gracias, señor. And they're harder to see. And you could be waiting quite a long time if it's not urgent. Again, if it is urgent, then they get you straight in. So they're pretty good like that. But elective stuff is usually you're waiting a long time for that. Things like CAT scans, because it's not an emergency and they just want to know, like with Christina, how her disease is progressing, you can wait up to a year for that. But we find it's just easier to go and pay 325 euros and get it privately, because then you get it the next day. So instead of paying a monthly private patient's plan, sometimes it's better to just go and pay for it. And a lot of people are saying if you go private, especially as a socialist, you jump in the queue. And I see it like I'm freeing the queue up, so that the appointment that Christina would have had in a year's time is freed up for somebody else. So that's it. Hey Larry, nice to see you here. Thank you, Larry. Martin's on. Eugene McGeever's on. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Is Christine with you? No, she's in bed. Meditating. PM my way to jury duty, so not long, Tim. I hope everything's good. I have a Christmas video out at 10:30. Welcome to watch a Christmas video. There you go. How do you know it's Christmas? Woolworths start selling Easter eggs. There you go. Trish is on. Charlie, do you have to get a translator for the doctors, or are you fine speaking Spanish? I never actually took a translator to the doctors. I told them to talk to me in very simple Spanish as if I was 5 years old. And so if you're talking to a 5-year-old, you're not going to say, well, you've got a blah, blah, blah with your hemoglobin and all that. You just say, everything's fine, just got to be careful, that type of thing. So I never took a translator, but for the people that don't speak any word of Spanish and refuse to do so after living here 30 years, they make them bring a translator. They make them. What? So what happens is, so sorry, there's a guy over there somewhere who's waving at me. Um, so what happens is that they say we don't speak Chinese, we don't speak German, we don't speak English, we don't speak this, we don't speak that. Bring a translator. What I've found though is that if you walk in and you struggle with your Spanish, and you say please talk in simple phrases or with simple words, usa por favor palabras fácil. Then what happens is they try and speak slow and with simple words. Eventually they get fed up and just say, do you speak English? And I go, yes, and then they just speak to you in English. So I'm not saying do that, but what I'm saying is they appreciate it if you do try, and then if the communication's not really working and it's something important, they will actually swap. But if you go in just sort of saying, don't know lingo, you got to talk to me in English, then obviously they're just going to say, okay. So, which I think is quite fair. I mean, I don't know how many people walk into a doctor's surgery in other countries and just say, you know, I don't want to speak your language of the place where I live. That's another story. Let's see what you guys are saying. In the background today says David. Good morning, hello Tim, Tricia. Background today. Isn't David a moderator? I thought I made David a moderator. And is that David really? I thought he was a moderator. I agree with you, Tim, on the matter of private healthcare. Yeah, I mean, it used to be that you say no. If you have private healthcare, you're taking away something. But a lot of the private doctors don't work for the NHS, so you're not actually taking them away from NHS work. Mainly because the NHS typically doesn't pay as well as private. So, but I don't want to get into that, obviously. A wet morning here, says David. Ha! I agree with you, Tony. I did that one. Manchester United lost again. Very happy here, says Charlie. Yeah, what sport was that then? Gary Druitt, morning Tim. Had a week with the family in Las Americas over half term. Not quite as warm, dry since being home. Hopefully next time we're over we can catch up. Gary, no problem, my friend. It's there's millions of you come over. If everybody that came over came and see me, I'd be morning, noon and night. But if you fancy a meet-up, don't forget you got loads of chances. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning, you can go for a walk. If you don't fancy walking, just tell me where you're going to end up at 10 o'clock and I'll walk and then meet you there for a coffee. Monday, obviously, is Meet-Up Monday if you want to meet Chris. Balcony Banter's the only one that we don't do with guests. If we do guests, then usually they're remote guests. So if you fancy being remote on Balcony Banter, that's the time to come. Send me an email, live@timothydowd.com, and let me know the subject you want to talk about, or if you just want to say hello. And I'll make sure the thing's open. The thing is open there, yeah. Gary Dew, hi, not been able to, here we go. David Butler, hi Ian, it's really me. Okay, I assumed that you were a moderator, David. I'll have to check what I've got set up as. Hi Tim, still no films watched or coffee drunk. Still no films watched or coffee drunk. Neil, what were we talking about on the walk? No films watched. There you go. Neil Davidson doesn't drink hot drinks and has never watched a movie. I thought it was amazing. It's amazing. I was known as Sal B, now she's Sally B. There you go. Cool dude, Sally B. And thank you for your support. Ian at home, morning Neil. Hope you're well. Yes, that's David. He's not a mod on your channel. He's willing if you want to. I thought he was already a mod. So there we go. David Butler. Put user in timeouts? No. Hide the user from the channel? No. Report the user? No. Remove? No. Go to channel? Why can't I make him a moderator? Am I logged in as somebody else? No, I'm logged in as me. Maybe I can only do it on here. Oh, I can't see it on here, obviously. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Oh, hi Tricia and everyone. So those of you just joining us, I'm in Arminimi. This is the garage on the main road going towards Los Gigantes. Nice little vintage car there. This is the coffee place. Oh, I missed it. There was a nice car driving out. There we go. Nice little coffee place outside. There's an indoor place as well, lots of tapas. So if you want real tapas, you know, the ones where they're just like a little bit on a plate, not a full meal, just with your beer, then you come here. I've had them before. I think we actually vlogged it once with Chris and myself, where we just had a little bit of everything. And I think it cost $20. And we didn't get through everything, and we couldn't finish what we'd ordered, so it was quite good. A lot of these places are underrated or forgotten, really, when you think, I'm on holiday, I'm not going to go to a garage and eat, but some of them are fantastic places. You want to say hello? Got a special guest coming on. There we go. 5 minutes. Got a special guest coming on. I'll just leave it here.
5 minutes.
Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. Who have we got here? It's Webby.
Morning, boys and girls.
Morning, boys and girls. So,
hang on.
why are you here? No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Move out.
It's gone, you can't. It's gone. Yeah.
I should go that way.
No, because of the reason I'm here is the garage to drop my car in to Jose, the garage owner, and he's going to matriculate my 2 number plates. Took it to the ITV, which is MOT in England. The car failed through, no problem. But
through.
Flew through. Flew through, no problem. But the one on the back, it started. Yeah, they're gonna. Then it was starting to the number black going to white and whatever. So you know what I mean. Faded is the word I'm looking for.
Faded.
So the guy said, listen, when you get it done, the next year ITV, make sure you got new number plates. So I thought I'd pop in. So I dropped him in Monday.
What did you do before that at the ITV where the guy says, no. You got your black marker pen out.
Oh no! After no. When he put the ITV, they do a sticker in the corner and it says for the 1 year, 2 years, or whatever. And I had a little black. Matthew, my son, gave me a black marker pen. He said, "Dad, do that, you'll be all right." So when the ITV'd it, I looked at him and I went, "I got the black marker." I said, "Look, it's okay. I'll do it." He went, "No, don't get doing that. No, get yourself in there." So I've just dropped into Jose 2 days ago, and I forgot yesterday and the day before, which shut yesterday because of.
Was
it Day of the Dead? No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, yeah.
All Souls Day, is it?
So, no. I brought it in this morning. I've left it with him
All
10:15. So he's sorted it. And you get 2 types. You get the plastic one, the cheap one. So I've gone for the plastic one. We'll have a nice car. So you have a nice car. You want a nice plastic one there. So he's doing
plastic
it for me.
On a Mercedes.
Yeah. You have it's a plastic.
Can you get a tin one?
Yeah, but the plastic one's more expensive. But
Oh right. Maybe they last longer.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue how much it is, so I'll just.
Craig, thanks for the heads up that the failed stream yesterday was still running. I've deleted it now. Deanne's on. Good morning, Tim. Love seeing those apartments in Calle. I think it's too close to the sea. The waves we crash inside the balcony. They do actually. You know Las Barandas?
Yeah.
Down by the what's it called? The Delfin.
Many years ago, probably 15 to 20. People we know, Dave and his ex-missus, funny enough, they had 2 places there, and water, bang, straight in, smashed the place.
I think this year we had a storm as well.
He's the guy who got the Cozy Cafe. You know the Cozy?
Yeah,
that's
Cafe.
Dave. That was it. It was his place.
Does he live there? He
used to live there.
Yeah.
So they had big problems. That was many years ago. So it's all changed now.
Yeah, Deanne, those all those apartments down the bottom in Las Barandas, they're really close to the sea, but they are fantastic views. I've actually done I actually did a magic show down there for a private party once, right on the balcony, and that was pretty good. The guy filmed it, but he wouldn't let me. He didn't give me the copy, but I thought that was fantastic. Great backdrop. So you're right on the cliff, aren't you, over there? Yeah. But right next door to that, a place called Agua Viva, and they do and El Ancla as well, yeah.
Well, Ancla is the next one, but Agua Viva's
Ancla, and so those are a lot of people do Airbnb on those, so if you fancy those. And a mate of mine who's got the magma excursions in town, He's up by the Farmacia, in between the two bakers. Well, there's only one baker now, but it's another story. And Brian, if you go and see him there, he's just bought next door to where he is in Topaz, and he's renting it out on a weekly basis there as well. So if you give Pauline a shout at Magma Excursions, I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to rent out a place called Casa Margarita. Casa Margarita, his mum was Margaret, so it's Casa Margarita. It's a 2-bed, I think, apartment in Topaz, right in the centre of town, right opposite the Eclipse, and next door to the La Palma, just up the road, like 20, 30 yards from the Monte Cristo, right in the centre of town. He's renting that out for holiday lets on Airbnb. Went live, I think, on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you say in town? Morning, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Morning, Lawrence. Morning. Yeah,
Morning.
we're all good. Well,
No,
okay, we'll do that in a minute, Lawrence.
we're goofing off.
Yeah, when you say town, you see, my town
Yeah.
is Las Americas, because I live out of...
Las America's not a town, it's a beach.
No, yeah, I know, but you know what I mean is, when people say, what do you mean town? I don't mean, I call us a village, up in the village. But when
Up
I
in
say
the
town,
village.
I mean Las Americas, Los Cres, Decky, that's what that's the difference.
Right.
That's my pronunciation.
Okay.
Me personally.
And the city? Santa Cruz.
Well, yeah, city Santa Cruz, but like in England, you've got to have a cathedral to be a city, like Gloucester Cathedral, Lincoln. It's.
So they don't have a cathedral in Santa Cruz.
They've probably got a lot of churches.
Churches.
Anyway,
Church.
how are you feeling today anyway?
I'm
You
feeling great. Yeah.
You feel okay for 10:30?
Well, yeah. I haven't had a drink since the last time I had a drink. I haven't had a drink this month, and it's the second.
Hey, we go out Saturday, don't we?
We are going out Saturday.
Go out Saturday. First
I'm actually going to have 2 German beers on Saturday.
Well, I won't have any. I'll have someone else.
Heineken. Shall I get you a couple of bottles of Heineken?
Yeah, if they've got any in there.
They'll buy it.
If not, it's not a problem.
I'll just take a 6-pack and stick it in the back.
No problem.
Pay corkage.
I'm looking forward to that, to be honest with you, because we've never been Little Germany. A lot of people go in there. Ryan, who I saw in 3 Horseshoes last night, Stoke City, who come on the walk with us.
Yep.
It's the only restaurant he goes to.
Ryan Wilkinson, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Remember on his back?
Yeah.
The only
I've known him for ages when he was a PR man for
Winchester.
For the Winchester, for Rocky.
You don't know who he works for now, but I'll keep that quiet. No, it's good. It's all good.
Nice car.
A big wig in England.
Big wig.
Yeah.
Speaker of the House of Commons.
Yeah. A syruping fig. Was mixed in
I didn't
Turkey.
shave this morning. You didn't shave either.
No, I haven't shaved this morning.
For a couple of geezers. Give me a
I've
five
got to
and
get in my car. I've got to go to.
That Queen Mum looking good for you.
I've got to go to. Do you know something?
What?
You were talking fantastic just now. I've been sat there for half an hour listening to you.
Yeah.
I join you,
Yeah.
and you start changing your tone, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah, because you sat with me. That's what I do to you, isn't it?
I think what it is you make.
I'll bring it out.
It's like an urgency. There's an urgency to get a word in edgeways before you go on your monologue.
Kevin's the one.
Kevin.
Oh my God, he can talk the lag of a donkey as well, can he? My borough man.
Oh, him. I didn't watch it.
Even his wife Julie says, Kevin, let people talk, and he does butt in. Well, I told him yesterday, because the one today we've.
That's the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
But we've done the one. This one today, I think, is probably going to be one of the best.
So this is the one that I'm doing today, is it?
Yeah, this is a good
Top and tail it.
55-minute job. You've got to teach me something before we go about this screenshot stuff, which is doing my head in.
Yeah.
This is me, Kevin Middlesbrough, Bolton Wanderers, Smithy, and his son. We're talking about the lower leagues, which is fantastic. Let's get away from the Premiership because it gets on my nerves. Well, it doesn't get on my nerves, but it's nice to talk about the lower leagues as well. Bring them into the forefront, like around the grounds, which is Steve for North. He goes everywhere. He's off to Lincoln this week. Lincoln against Morecambe, I think. I sent him a comment this morning.
Morecambe?
Yeah, no, Lincoln. It's I think it's Sinselbad, I think it is the ground of Lincoln. Yeah, no, it's good. We've got to talk about the lower leagues. That's what it's all for. It's grassroots football.
So if you want to know about grassroots football, nip over to WEBBY Sports Roundup and subscribe to his channel.
Yeah.
And I want to test something out on WEBBY Sports Roundup now. And you go and watch any of his videos. Underneath the video now, there's a little heart that says thanks. And there's a little dollar in it. And if you press that, you can use a credit card and send him a coffee. and we want to try that out. So if anybody's willing to buy Webby a coffee, nip onto one of his videos. He doesn't have to be live, and you can press any of his videos with the little heart button and support him. So if you want to do that, go right ahead.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. And we only want to test it out, so I just want 1,000 of you to do it. And maybe
Save me buying the coffees and the beers.
maybe
Yeah.
a tenner a time. 1,000 of you do it and give him a tenner. Then he can keep me in coffee for the next couple of years.
Well, I have the last 2 years anyway.
I've got to start paying my own coffee now, haven't I?
Yeah, well.
Now I'm retired.
Yeah.
Do I get a pension, a discount?
But I do. Well, I don't. I haven't got me Spanish pension.
I've got a pension card now from Germany.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I can use for free buses and all that, but only in Germany.
Fantastic. Absolutely
Oh, shame.
fantastic.
Well, what a shame.
I know. Okay. Are we going to wrap this up or what? Well, Emma, so I'm going to go and sort my bits out.
You got to sort your bits out.
gotta sort my bits
10
out.
minutes. No beers November will be a great help, Tim, says Tricia. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. No beers. I am actually going to have a glass of wine once in a while because I think that just abstaining is going to be a bit...
Difficult to abstain it forever.
Yeah.
Not easy.
Well, I mean, it's not forever, but you know what I mean. If you go from full-on drinking to nothing, you know, you cold turkey, then you could get the DTs and withdrawal symptoms.
You just said cold turkey. You look like a turkey for Christmas now. Love you, big. Oh, that could be Paul Stewart, teddy bear.
That's not Boom Tracks, though, is it?
No, that there.
That's another one, isn't it?
No, I don't
Or was
know.
that Bob?
I don't know.
I'm not sure whether it's Boom
Are
Tracks or
you
not.
changing the subject now because of being a cold turkey?
Let me just turn you around and show you where we are. And we are in Arminimi. So there's a lovely view of the mountains up there. This is the first village you come to when you get off the motorway and you go down the TF47 or TF47. And this is Arminimi. It's got a garage. It used to be BP, but now it's Repsol. And quite a few little shops there. There's a butcher's, Abogado, a pub, florists, a bank, chicken place in the corner. And the village goes up a very, very steep hill now, going up towards the top where the clinic is. So yeah, it's a weird little village.
Still warm though, kid, isn't it?
It is warm, yeah, for November. For
Yeah, still
November.
very, very warm.
Let's see what you guys are saying. Just caught up, walking, talking foodies. Hello Tim, hope you're well, and hello to Webby. We are subscribers also. What's the food like where you are today? Actually, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to go in and show you the tapas. So the whole month of November till will be a teetotaler. I'm going to have 2 German beers on a Friday and a bottle of wine on Sunday with Chris. Did Webby watch the United get battered again, says Charlie?
I left the game 15 to 20 minutes before the end. Absolutely disgraceful.
10:30, 10:50 is my appointment, Craig. Thanks a lot.
Disgraceful. Gloucester Rugby lost Saracens on Friday. Coventry lost at home as well on Monday. And United lost at home last night. Absolutely horrendous week of football and rugby.
You know,
horrendous.
In these sports where there are 2 teams, somebody wins. So it's not horrendous for everybody, is it?
Yeah, at the end of the day, mine's usually the losing team. They've had a bad run. Not good.
Jimmy McPeak says, Tim, were you ever in Portugal? And what did you think of it, please? I was in Portugal quite a few times, actually, but only in one place, Porto. And I used to work for Siemens and then in Finion, and we had a factory there. So I used to go there and work. So I didn't really get much time to go and be a tourist, but in Porto, it was quite nice. Going out for dinner in the evening, but I was always taken out for dinner by the people who were working there. I didn't really have enough time on my own. You
Can I
gonna
say
go?
true? Yeah, because I've got to get
Can I
this
have
car.
the microphone?
So I beg your pardon. Yeah,
There
so
you
I've
go.
got to get my jobs done.
Get your jobs done. Webby's
And
got
I
to
need
go.
to know, about your screenshot.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
What to do?
Don't worry about it.
No.
No.
Well, don't moan then.
No, don't worry
I
about
want
it now. I'll tell you when offline when we've got time.
Because I want to get it. I want it out tonight. This week, don't I? This is the big one for tonight, isn't it?
Tonight? I don't have time today.
Yeah, you
Well,
do.
the doctors.
You'll be back. He always says that to me. I haven't got time, but he's taking a mickey. And 10 minutes later, Webby, what do you want me to do? So, you try. Yeah. I said, I'm telling more. This is a big one.
Okay, it's 9:55 now. Yeah, I've got to go in 5 minutes. Can you just wait there for 2 seconds while I go and film inside very quickly? I'm going to turn you around and show you the food. There you go. So this is the menu. sandwiches, croissants, bocadillos, hamburgers, and this is the tapa menu. This is what the tapas look like. And you get one ration and half a ration, a tapa, a tortilla, española, banderas de tapas para llevar, to take away. Para llevar a little small to take away. And eggs and stuff. So that's the opening times. Have a quick look inside at the food. Oh, beautiful food. There we go. So it's all fresh and all ready. Beautiful. Look at all that cheese and that stuff. Oh, wow. There you go.
Televisión.
Televisión.
Oh, bien.
This is the chef.
El chef.
Jefe, el jefe. Ciao, ciao. Thanks, Webby. Right. So Webby's got to go.
Yeah,
And
I've got to go to the pharmacy as well.
Farmacia.
Get me blood pressure tablets. I've only been using them for 6 months since I started with you.
Was it enalapril? Well, you got enalapril or something? Enalapril.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
I'll get the coffees.
Hey, yeah?
I'll get the coffees.
All
Yeah.
right, cheers, Marco.
There you go.
Hey, don't stop being nice to me. Stop being nice to
Oh, do
me.
they take a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine's only one. Let you anyway.
Oh, you didn't have it? You only have one?
I only had one. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I've got to shoot. So I'll speak to you later on the screenshot. You know what I got to do. Just
Are you out tonight? But you know you're out later, aren't you?
No,
not out tonight.
I'm at the bookies this afternoon with Kevin McClown from Norfolk.
McClown?
They call him all the clown, the chappie. Ian Loader, Luton.
Are you going to Up and Grapes?
Up in Grapes, yeah.
What time?
1 o'clock. I'm picking up Alex, Celtic fan, 12:30. Millwall John, Millwall Mark, a few of us.
So if you want to see Webby and you're on the island, it's Up and Grapes at 1 o'clock.
Up in Grapes.
Puerto Colón.
Yeah, I'll be there if you want a sherbet. We'll have a sherbet, but big one tomorrow. Big Friday for Friday night. It's getting bigger. Shout-outs like that. Honestly, shout-outs like that. I think every Friday's going to be just a shout-out. They just want all the kids.
You don't have enough people watching the show. I mean, everybody who's shout outs watching.
Yeah.
No, we'll try with.
Oh, no, we're sorted.
And don't forget to share Webby's Sports Roundup, because it's not just sport. It's not just sport.
Keep watching him.
Okay.
Living with MS in Tenerife.
Thank you.
Cheers, big man.
See ya.
I'll talk to you this afternoon.
Okay, Webby.
All right, ta-ta.
See you tomorrow. Okay, so the food, you've seen the food now, and you've seen the menu there. Portugal. I was in Portugal for working, and what I actually do is I worked in this factory, and then we go out at night, and the only thing I remember is that all the restaurants open very late. So they didn't open like 7, 8 o'clock for sort of a dinner time like in Britain. They opened about 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Sometimes we were eating at 11 or midnight dinner. And then obviously 9 o'clock in the morning, you'll go back to work. But there you go. Bye for now, Zamarie. I got to go as well. Half an hour before the thing, I want to be there. And so tomorrow morning, we're coffee with Webby in the morning after we've filmed his sports roundup. And tomorrow night is Freaky Friday at the Monte Cristo. Come and get me a Tim and tonic. And if there's a little gin in it, that's okay, but no beer. Right, see you. Enjoy the weekend, enjoy the day, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife signing off. See you. Would wanna be you. Let's have a look at this car.